fellow flamenco aficionados. How are you all doing? My name is Chris Hakome. That is a little flamenco snippet of music that I wrote for my third album. Really quickly, I'm going to slow down and play a little bit slower so you can hear it, and then we're going to go through this falseta step by step for you, okay? A falseta is a little musical interlude, and it's a piece from a longer song that I wrote a number of years ago off of my third album, like I said. So here we go. I'll play it slower. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... So that was a little bit slower for you. My count on or count in was a little strange. My apologies for that. We'll do that more with a metronome and get that squared away. Anyway, so let's get right into it. We're going to start on the second fret of the fourth string. Okay? We're going to play 2, 3, 2, 3. Then 0, 2, 0, 2. Go to the fifth string, play 3. Back to the fourth string, play the open fourth string, then play 1, 3 on the fifth string, and then we're going to play an A major chord. But let's play that whole melody first. 2, 3, 2, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, 0, 1, 3, 0. And you're going to make this A major chord. So a couple of technical considerations for you. If you're not used to doing this, I would highly recommend that you're going to start learning to play with a rest stroke with your thumb to make that flamenco sound, okay? A rest stroke means that you're going to follow through from that whatever string you're going to be playing and rest on the next string. So I'm going to play the fourth string and I rest on that next string, okay? All right. The next thing that we want to do is get ready to play this A major chord. In flamenco, if you really want to get into flamenco, which why wouldn't you, because it's super amazing. Anyway, so this A major chord, you want to try to learn how to make a little bar with your first finger so that it covers the fourth and third string second fret, and your second finger is going to play the second fret of the second string, okay? So that's what you're going to do. As an aside, I want to let you know that I have another video on just how to make this chord and then the next step of this chord in flamenco. And so I'll put a link up somewhere around here, or I'll definitely have it in the description. So just take a look out for that. If you don't know how to play this chord, I'll give you more details in that video. All right. So now the next little detail is now adding the high E first string with what's called a free stroke. So I would recommend you play this with your first finger. And so I'm just gently plucking that first string. And if you're brand new to guitar, I would encourage you to learn how to play this with just your finger. Okay, I'm just using my index finger. What I would say if I were watching you as your teacher is that I wouldn't want you to do this and pull this way from your arm. You want to pull just from your finger. There might be a little bit of movement from your hand, but really all the motion is coming from that finger, okay? Anyway, so that's the free stroke. You're going to hit that in between all of the melody notes. So you're going to play. And you see that I'm doing a rest stroke with my thumb and a free stroke with that index finger, okay? And then I'm going to continue. I just play that open A, the fourth string with the A major chord. And now instead of just staying on that A, I play the third string, and then I'm going to add my third finger to the third fret of the third string, which makes this this an A with an added flat 9. All right, so we have the whole first half of this falseta that I wrote. All right, hopefully you've got that. You can always slow it down and review all this stuff, okay? On to the second half. Almost the same thing, but we're going to change the subdivision in the next part of this. We're going to go, we started the same. This next part is where we change the subdivision, meaning that instead of going from eighth notes where we just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, instead of that, we're going to do triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. So what I did now is I brought my 2 fingers and placed those on the high 2 strings, okay? So I have those ready to go, and I play the 4th string, then I play free strokes with the top 2 strings, and I add the second fret of the 4th string, do that same thing again. All right? So, start from the beginning of that second half. Is difficult to, and I made this way for my students way back when, to challenge my students to go from eighth notes to triplets and then back to eighth notes. It's a tricky change of subdivisions. Then you're going to go to the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and now you're going back, you're going to bring back your index finger to that high E string, the open 4th string, and now you're going to go to the 5th string. You're going to play 1, 3, 4 on the 5th string, all rest strokes, and now we're not going to play any high E. So you just play 1, 3, 4, and then you pull up to the 1st fret. Okay? Then you play the open 5th string, the high E string, and I've made the A major chord, and add that flat 9. Add that 3rd finger to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. All right, so I just went 1, 3, 4, pull off to 1, play the open A string, pick the A string, high E string, 4th string. Hopefully you have that flat 9. You're going to play through the top 3 strings. Okay? With that, when you do that, your thumb is on the 3rd string. As you play this, you're going to do what's called a golpe. So with my 3rd finger, I hit the top of the guitar simultaneously at the same time as I hit those top 3 strings. All right, so this is another big jump in level. If you're new to flamenco, I would say just leave this be, wait until later. I do have another video on this. Again, I'll put that up here somewhere, and it's definitely in the description, okay? So if you want more details on that, watch that video. So, after you do this strum with the golpe, the down strum with the thumb and the golpe, okay? You're going to go up with your thumb. You're going to strum up like that. I'm going to pull off that 3rd finger. And I'm doing a pull off, so I pull that. I just did this up with the thumb. I pull. And now I go up with my index finger. Okay? So that last part with the 1, 3, 4, pull off to 1, pick A, high E string, pick the 4th string, the top 3 strings together with the golpe, up with the thumb, pull off here, and then up with the index finger. That technically is the end of the falseta that I wrote. Then we're going to go into a little bit of rhythm. Let me play the whole thing for you. First half, second half. Again, we already did that, but now I'm going to play it with a metronome, and I'm going to play it at, let's play it at even a 100. Okay? Actually, let's go a little slower. It's 88, I think. I can't read it. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... hear that change in the triplets. That's a challenge. The thumb stays on with the beat throughout. That's what you're trying to align with the metronome. Please use the metronome. Of course, you have to memorize the notes first. To help you with the notes, I do have tab for all my Patreon members. If you want to sign up and support my channel, I'd super appreciate it. I have the subscription available, of course, for all levels. You would get this plus over 100 lessons with tab available for that subscription. I also have one-off, so you could just purchase this lesson. That's totally cool too. I just super appreciate you tuning in the first place. Speaking of tuning in, if you like this video, of course, please like and subscribe. Please feel free to leave comments and questions. Let me know what you liked about this video, what other information you want. That's it, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. I super appreciate you. Again, let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm here for you. Link to my Spotify. Super appreciate you following me there. Super appreciate you checking in and asking questions. Let me know. I'm here for you, okay? I wish you all the best, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.